Evo France.
All right, I'll spark it.
Okay.
I owe them an apology.
Who?
France, because a lot of people said this Evo wasn't going to be good. And
I'll never apologize to France for anything.
no, I mean, at least the fans made it happen. And I know, like we said, like Evo's losing its prestige because they're making too many of them, which they still are, but everyone thought this wasn't going to be a good Evo, and it was fucking lit for the Street Fighter part, obviously. But like we had a great top 8. But before we start the Street Fighter, I want to give another shout out to Arslan Ash because he won his 7th Evo. He's a Tekken player. We talked about him already. He just keeps winning. I mean, the dude just keeps winning. Trying to think what else here. But then Xiao Hai wins. He won Fatal Fury, right?
Yep.
He called out Goichi, who he did not make it to Evo France. I don't know why, but he didn't make it. But Xiao Hai called him out. Not in a bad way, just like a little friend, a little rap, because Fatal Fury is more of Xiao Hai's game, but Goichi beat him back at esports. So now Xiao Hai kind of want that little bit of revenge back. So hopefully down the road, we will have that.
On that note, though, I have to say that I think this is arguably Xiao Hai is the best current multi-game player active right now, because he just won Evo France in Fatal Fury.
Right.
He won Fatal Fury didn't he win at Evo Vegas?
Yes.
And Esports World Cup, he won Street Fighter.
Yes. But he did get grand finals. He get runner up in at esports for Fatal Fury.
Yeah. So he's winning tournaments in multiple games, and sometimes in the same tournament.
Right.
Like when we was at Combo Breaker and stuff like that, we're seeing him hop from one stage to the next.
Yeah.
Because he got to play Fatal Fury, then hurry up and run over to the other stage to go play Street Fighter. And that kind of mental strain at the top level is insane.
Right.
To really put that up and be at the top of 2 games, which are both highly competitive.
Right.
That's impressive.
Absolutely. So to the Street Fighter 6 top 8, couple stories out of it. Obviously, Blaz, this 16 or 15 now.
He's still 15.
15. Remember we talked about him at the Capcom Cup, the kid Blaz?
Yeah.
He got 2nd place again. He can't seem to like get to the 1st place, but he's still winning money. It's 15.
It's more money than I had at 15, I'm sure.
Way
more money.
But he did qualify for Capcom Cup 12. So he did qualify, but again, we probably won't be able to watch it because we ain't paying for it. But the story for this top 8 was Mr. Crimson. Mr. Crimson is from France. He plays Dalzim. And the story was just phenomenal. Like, just his match with Blaz was probably the match of the year right now, as of right now. It was
probably.
The crowd was just so invested in Mr. Crimson because he was the hometown guy in the top 8. And he's playing Dalzim, so it was just phenomenal. Just the one match where he played against Blaz, where he came back and won, but Blaz did beat him like overall though. But just Blaz had him beat, but Mr. Crimson made just great comeback, and then the crowd just went crazy, and it was just awesome. There was Takedo could have finished Lashar off, but he
folded.
He folded instead of just letting the time run out. He went to attack him. Lashar perfect parried him and got him.
Yeah, I want to speak on that more because what happened was, it's 15 seconds left on the clock. Takedo hits his ultimate move, the level 3 move, which gives him a life lead. By the time it's over,
it's like 6 seconds.
There's like
left.
6 seconds left on the clock. Mm-hmm. All you gotta do is just back up.
Back up and run.
Just back up. But he decided to press the attack. The guy did a perfect parry, did a combo, and ended up finishing with what looked to me to be the exact same amount of life.
Wow.
But the game read it as Lashar had more life. So that lost him the match, which got him eliminated. All he had to do was just back up. Just play defense and block. And he likely would have won.
And everyone went crazy. I went crazy at home watching it.
Well, you just said at that level, one or two mistakes can mess you up. And I mean, from looking at it, he came in 5th place?
Yeah.
And Lashar came in 1st?
Again. Yep. So and the thing is, Taquito had the most experience at his entire top 8 on this stage.
Yeah, Taquito's 41.
Yeah, he's been doing this since 2002. They put up all when they started their first, big tournaments. And
Laz wasn't even born.
No, I was just graduating high school. So yeah, he's been doing this half my life.
You said 2000 what?
2002 is when he first started.
I was in 7th.
Yeah, so I would expect the Blast to maybe try to do what Taquito did because he's a little bit younger. He's way younger,
and he's a very aggressive player.
Yeah, but Taquito's really. But it happens, you know what I mean? So you get caught up, and then the other thing was obviously Lashar won again. So again, this is third major he won this year.
Yeah. He won CEO Combo Breaker, which we went to.
Yeah.
And now Evo France.
Yeah. Mena was not there, obviously. He couldn't make it. He had some personal problems going, I guess. And Big Bird and Angry Bird did not go because of visa issues. And then the last one, and it was Dual Kevin. Again, really nice guy. He just can't seem to get over this damn hump against these Zangief players. And but it was a really good top 8. The crowd was just really invested and behind it, and it was an excellent top 8, and then the other thing they announced was they're still doing Evo LA, which I don't understand why. If there's one in Vegas and you want to put one in LA, why not just put one on the East Coast?
Mm-hmm.
Make an Evo New York or something. Why would you have 2 of them on the West Coast? I didn't get that part, but whatever. But yeah.
But real quick, I want to show you and the viewers this finish to this match. So Taquito is using Ken, who's on the left, and Lashar is using Ed, who is on the right. But let me turn on the sound here so we can see what's going on. Hold on, I'm gonna restart this because
yeah, it's muted.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to find my cursor.
It's all good.
He's got a short days now. There's only 7 seconds, man. Oh, you use this. He gets it.
So all he got to do is back up.
He does that.
Oh, he's in it. This is enough damage. 100%. Oh, how did he get it? I'm literally going on.
Looking at that, you go back to it. Can you really tell the difference in the life bar?
No. It does look.
It looks identical to me. I can. Well, when you look at
that's where I was trying to look, but it still looks. It's too close to tell.
Yeah.
I mean,
but I'm
to the naked eye, it's wow. How can you decide who won that? You know.
But the game decided who won that, and it was it. But all he had to do was back up. There was only a couple seconds left. Just back up, play a little defense.
Let him come to you, Yeah.
Maybe poke with, safe moves, moves that are safe on block. And that's it. And he would have won.
And he had almost full resources, for his drive game.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just, but I guess, hey, he probably like, fuck, I'm just going to go for the kill. I've been here. I can get it done. And, unfortunately, it backfired. Shout out to Lashar with the perfect parry and was able to get that. So,
how long is the matches?
They were about 10 to 15 minutes.
No, I'm talking about each fight. Sorry, because the clock ran out.
The round?
99
seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then show him one more thing that we can be pretty much. It was just the part where Mr. Crimson made the comeback against Blast.
Okay, let me see if go ahead and try to find that. But
But they didn't really show, and they didn't show anything at the end of Evo for here. They were just saying like, they announced a date for it next year to come out there and stuff like that. But yeah, it was a really hype top 8. To me, it was. So
yeah. But speaking of what they showed, they did, however, show something for Tekken 8. They showed a gameplay trailer for
some character, apparently.
the new character coming to Tekken 8. And she is confusing. But before we get into that, was that at the end of the round, Tim? Or
no,
end of the match?
It was like in the middle, because he was down 1-2.
Because he lost to Blas, right?
Yeah. It was like right here. It was.
I'm trying to see. Yeah, this has to be it because.
Yeah, right here. Sorry about right.
I'm trying to see.
Yeah, it was all in the corner. Yeah, but that's it right there.
This is it right here.
Like, this was a mess.
So let me make sure sound is up. Pull this back up.
Oh, Sea Viper came out yesterday. I didn't play her though.
I played her a little bit. She a little too advanced for me.
It could be advanced, and it's like brain situation for boss now. Lot of control here. There. Oh no! He's still. He actually completed the target combo. He's got a chance here. He's going to use number 1. He needs to find contact of a conditional point and chip out. He doesn't want them now. Oh, what's that? He really come out. Oh, he's going to win it. He drinks the can on his own. He's going to win it for what's getting stuck. Hold on, yes. Oh, got it. I'm told he's good. He's done out.
And look at the crowd going insane.
He had like full health.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And like that was wild because he had nothing. And when you're burnt out, chip damage will kill you.
Yeah.
So if you block a move, it'll kill you with that life, with the amount of life he had left.
That's why they were shocked whenever Blas didn't kill him with that EX Repa with Ken, because he didn't kill him, and then you saw what happened after that.
Like all he had to do was literally land any move, and the chip damage would have killed him. If he blocked it or got hit, he was dying. And to come back like that, and then you got your entire pretty much home country all just going wild for you. That has to feel amazing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the one last thing I was irritated with, there was no English commentators until the top 8. I didn't like that. Because I like watching like the first day and 2 because everyone plays with what they like opposed to playing what wins.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I did.
Evo, the way Evo did it, they had only one stream.
Yeah.
For Evo France, where usually they have multiple during the Vegas one.
Right.
And so they were having like a certain game running at a certain time, and that was the only one that would be in English. Where Capcom was running like the Street Fighter stream, but they only did it in French.
Yeah, Knock Up was wee.
So
like, all right.
There was no way to watch any of the early matches in English, which I will admit is kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
The last thing, Q, I want to show you this trailer for the new Tekken character. I'm not going to say anything. Tim, don't say anything.
I didn't watch it neither.
Oh, you haven't watched it neither?
No.
Okay, so you two, I'm not going to say anything. I just want y'all to watch it and give me your thoughts.
Miaris, born with crimson eyes, as foretold by her renowned fortune-teller grandmother, developed a deep fascination with wildlife. mimicking their movements, including during their clashes with foes for survival. She naturally became interested in martial arts and quickly advanced at an astonishing pace. Before long, news of her spread, and skilled martial artists from all over sought to test their skills against her.
Get ready for the next battle!
Siap si mieć? Aka mam lecieć senso?
Yaris!
That was cool.
Bruh.
Them bounce backs are gonna piss people off.
Oh, you already know. I really like this stage.
You like the stage?
I do a lot.
I think it does look good.
I good beating up Fang Wei. That's great because I hate Fang Wei because of Darren. So good.
She's a lemur tail.
Ogre and True Ogre.
Ada să cunoaștem irma gemanșine ai garsat. Azi am titu tons cuti? Ja, Ready, Pierre? Don't touch!
Seems like she has a bunch of different fighting styles.
Manunchtana la Ocean. Ocean, please.
So, that is the new Tekken character. To say there has been some discourse would be putting it mildly. Primarily, when they first showed her, a lot of people were pissed off about her complexion because she's from Madagascar.
Right.
So you would generally think that's someone darker. So there was some outrage.
Of course.
Come to find out, a lot of people from Madagascar are her complexion.
Mm-hmm.
So the outrage was pretty much unfounded. People just thought Africa, so they assumed that she should be dark. Aside from that, apparently she's Ogre, who was the main antagonist in Tekken 3.
Yes.
But at the same time, she's not, which is baffling. Because if you look at the trailer, when they first show the whole ogre thing, there's the true ogre that you see, like the ogre that's ogre we remember from the game.
Yeah, that's the original ogre. That's the ogre Paul defeated in 3.
Yeah, this is the ogre that most people seen in Tekken 3, and he transformed into true ogre.
Yes, that's the one Jin beat in 3 because Paul never saw. He thought he just beat regular ogre and left.
Yeah,
and then obviously he didn't see true ogre, and then Jin defeated him in the tournament. But
yes.
Yeah.
So now it goes to this image, which is obviously not the same thing, and is based more off of an African version of a fighting god.
Right.
So why are you referencing ogre when she's supposed to be based off of this one?
Maybe they don't think. Maybe they must think we forgot what true ogre actually looked like. But I remember what he looks like.
Yeah, but they showed him. That's the weird thing.
Right.
You showed the old one, then you show the new one, and you're saying, oh, and they did like a little character guide and said, oh, she's the reincarnation of a fighting god, but not this fighting god. It's a different one.
Right.
So I'm confused on why show the original ogre at all.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just not making sense.
Well, Tekken 8 doesn't make sense.
Yeah, true.
So Tekken 8 just doesn't make sense. I haven't seen ogre in a Tekken story mode since Tekken 3. He wasn't obviously in the tag games. But overall, I think she looks really cool, but I don't think the true ogre moves are necessary.
Yeah.
Like all the snakes up is from true ogre.
Yeah.
So I don't think that was necessary. But again, no one understands Tekken 8. This game is just a mess. This looks like somebody Grayson would use.
He uses
yeah, but I feel like it's someone he would definitely use.
She looks like she's gonna be OP.
Yeah,
she looked really
She
strong.
looks OP. Again, it's Tekken 8. We don't, man, we're covering it because it's, but I just, it looks cool, but I don't understand why would you put it on a character that looks like her.
Yeah, I don't get what they're trying to do, but it is what it is.
Yeah, that picture is dope. I mean, I like the picture, but again, it's Tekken 8 and it doesn't make any sense.
Her character design is dope, in my opinion. I mean, I get people being upset, but as a 3D artist, I thought her character design was dope.
Yeah.
I felt her character design was dope too. My only, I'm just confused about
why.
I'm just confused about them saying she's linked to ogre, but then not saying she's more linked to this guy, which is obviously not ogre. They're saying it's more of a lemur based fighting god, which is why she has the lemur tail. So then what's the snakes are for? That's it seems like they can't make up their mind on whether or not she's based off of this guy or ogre from Tekken 7.
Well, they did say she learned from the animals, so maybe they're trying to just play into all the animals.
Yeah, and
I'm just trying to figure out something.
Right, and this could be a branch member of the ogre family or something.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, they'll figure
but it just seems odd to me. Like when I was reading the little character description, they were saying it is, but it's not. But I'm like, well, isn't she? It doesn't make sense. But I will give them some credit because one thing Tekken does do well is they represent the countries that they're trying to represent well.
Yes.
And they hide it in there in certain things. So there are a couple things I want to point out with her that are based off of things that have to do with Africa and Madagascar and stuff like that. So that movement, the little hand swiping of the ground, is a tradition in Moringi with it, which is a Madagascar martial art. that's something that is done before matches. So for them to throw that in there shows that they did their research.
Yeah. And they got the lemurs, which symbolizes King Julian.
How the snakes wrap around her hand is a reference to Dambe, which is a Nigerian martial art where they wrap a cloth around their hand and they fight with that wrapped hand. So I do like their nods. And then this thing at the end with what's his name? With Dragunov?
Yeah.
In their culture, pointing with your fingers is bad luck.
Okay, she did say that to him. Yeah.
So doing that is a no-no apparently there.
Okay.
You are supposed to point as the way she's saying point with a closed fist like that. So those are actual things that take place in their culture. So I will give them the respect for doing, because this is small. No one's going to know this is actually a thing unless you're from there or familiar with their traditions.
Culture, yeah.
So for them to do something small like that means they did their research. And I have to give them their acknowledgement for that.
Absolutely.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. That is really cool. So take it, if Hogan was still alive and he pointed in his wrestling match over there, he would get bad luck.
I guess.
Okay. Doing the Hulk up thing.
You! I guess. But
I try to forget he ever wrestled.
Yeah, we got that.
But yeah, everything else you've already covered, Tim.
Yeah.
But yeah, she just seems like like Q was saying before, there's a lot that she's doing.
Right.
You're like,
it seemed like she had like
so much shit she can do.
It seemed like she had like 4 different fighting styles.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that someone masters her, they're going to be a problem.
So I do wonder if she is going to be like the regular ogre. Because do you ever play ogres?
No, because I never played Tekken Tag.
Okay, R3.
I used to love Tekken Tag.
I played Tekken 3, but I never played as ogre.
So their play style is a move from every character in the game.
Okay,
that's how
I do know they were saying that.
That's how ogre was.
I thought it was a move from every character that was not in that game.
Yes, like
that was their way of like paying tribute to characters that were not in the game.
Like he had one of Beck's moves, one of Lee's moves, because that's when Tekken 3 was the one where they brought in like all the newer.
Yeah, that's when Jin showed up, Orang and such.
Yeah, because and the only ones they kept from the original was obviously Paul, Nina, and Heihachi. No. It was Forest Law.
Oh yeah,
it wasn't martial law. It was Forest Law.
Forest Law.
But Michelle was gone. They brought Julia in. Yoshimitsu, of course. But but so maybe she will have some characters' moves that are in the game for this too. You know what I mean? Maybe she'll have like a Beck or a Kunimitsu or Ganryu, or I don't know if Ganryu's in this one yet, but
based off everything we already saw, she already got enough moves. She don't need any more.
right. But so that's all I got on it. Like I said, I mean, she looks cool. I don't understand where the direction I'm going with this, but again, it's Tekken 8.
Yeah, Tekken 8 has been all over the place.
It's just been exactly. It's been all over the place.